Good morning. Well, not morning. Today was a bit later. Last week got a nasty flu, so couldn't record. So, well, getting back on it this week to do some more crappy videos about the NFL. So let's see. So first game was Thursday night. Bills against Dolphins. It was Bills at home. Bills won 31-21. Dolphins got the lead, but the Bills took it back. And after that, Dolphins tied it twice, and then the Bills got in front and got the win. Bills had a chance to make it a much more loop-sided game. They didn't. Seems for some reason they always play Miami close at home. Maybe it was part of their plan to just keep McDaniels and Greer in place. Well, who knows? I don't know if this will be a spark that Miami wanted, like, hey, we played them tough in in Orchard Park. Maybe we can improve. We're not that bad of a team. Well, have to wait and see. So, Bills 3-0 on top of the division, and Miami falls to 0-3. Okay, so Bengals at Vikings. So, it was the Vikings beating on the Bengals. So, offense scored twice, defense scored twice. Browning, rough start. He did get a touchdown in the end, but rough start. Have to see if that situation improves, or if they will get try a new backup quarterback, but we'll have to see. Bengals line is really bad, so I don't think there's a lot of quarterbacks that could do a lot still. So Vikings are 2-1, second division. Bengals are 2-1, top of the division somehow. Well, I think the Ravens will play. Ravens will play tonight. So that will be. I think if they win, I don't know. But maybe they'll go top. We'll have to see. But Bengals are not looking good for them to make the postseason playing like this. So, Texans at Jaguars. Well, it was a low-scoring game. It was always closed. Still, the Jags got the win. So they intercepted Stroud on when he's trying to. So they were 7 down. So I don't know if it was to tie the game or to try and get the 2-point conversion and see who won the game. But well, Texans really bad start. I think first year they had Stroud. They was really lighting up the league, and since then disappointment after disappointment. So we'll have to see. So somehow Texans at 0-3 are not bottom of the division. So because they have one of the teams involved. So Colts at Titans. So Colts started with a pick 6 and never looked back. So basically Colts 3-0, Titans 0-3. So Titans last, Colts first. Colts, I think a lot of people were ruling them out. People made jokes when Daniel Jones signed, but well, seems we have a case of Indiana Jones being in town. So well, they have scored, they have played well. Well, we'll see how long it goes. I think probably the biggest surprise, I think in a positive way, in the league this year. So well, we'll see. So Raiders at Commanders. So basically Mariota scored a touchdown and after a nice run fumbled. So it was like iffy start, but like the game was like that. So they scored, Raiders scored, and after that Commanders took command. Go figure. So Commanders are 2-1, Raiders 1-2. And both teams second in the division. Well, so Rams at Eagles. So 26-33. So Rams had a 17-point lead, and then, well, they let the Eagles start making play after play, score after score, block the field goal, and they blocked the field goal, and then they blocked the second field goal and got it back for a touchdown, but they were already in front either way. So yeah, Rams 2 blocked field goals that could have given them the win. So Eagles are 3-0, Rams 2-1, and last in the division. So there's teams 1 and 2 second in the division, teams that are 2-1 and last of the division. Yeah, so I think we still need a couple more games to get these things right, but well, almost a quarter of the way, and there's already probably some statistics that are not so good for some teams in terms of making the postseason, but well, we'll have to wait a bit more and see, because there's always the outliers. So Falcons at Panthers, okay? So Panthers were a team that, so Panthers 0, Panthers 30. Yes, I did say that correctly. A lot of people were saying like if Panthers or the Saints, they are the teams that were looking at maybe go without wins. They have to play each other twice, so maybe people were saying okay, they will like trade their games, but it'll seem that Falcons were caught, or at least Phoenix got caught. Probably there's a good joke to be made there. Yeah, so through a pick 6, almost through a second one, got benched. I don't think it was a very good week for Phoenix. So yeah, so Panthers 1-2, Falcons 1-2, second and third on the division. So Steelers at Patriots. So Steelers won 21-14. So yeah, Steelers 2-1, Patriots 1-2, still second in the division. So I think there's just a couple of these, like 1 and 2 and still second on the division. Not looking particularly well for the postseason, but well, depends on the rest of the division. But in those cases, I think the division are not looking particularly well for those guys. So Packers at Browns. So Packers got 10-0 up. Browns defense was playing really well, and guess what? Didn't allow any more points. So Browns got in work on offense to get the win, 13-10. Probably one of the surprises of the week. So Browns are 1 and 2, Packers are 2 and 1. So Jets at Buccaneers. So Buccaneers got early lead, but Jets rallied down from a 7-point deficit, which was impressive. They got in front, but yeah, got in front with a blocked field goal that they returned for a touchdown. But the Buccaneers were able to get a field goal as the clock winded down, and so Bucks are 3-0 and the Jets 0-3, but 0-3, but still not enough to be bottom of the division, because there's a team called Miami there. So Broncos at Chargers. So Broncos lost 22-23. Both teams struggled to score. So Chargers got the first lead, Broncos got the second. Chargers then got 2 scores and won the game. Chargers with already 2 big wins in the division, which is really important if they want to get the home team advantage, at least for the first game in the postseason. But things are looking good for them. So Chargers are 3-0, Broncos 1-2. So Saints at Seahawks. So, well, as most people would guess, so Seahawks won. They just keep scoring points, and well, Saints did some things, but still lost. Like I think Seahawks won 44-13. So I don't think there's a lot of history on that scoreline. So Seahawks 2-1, bottom of the division, and Saints 0-3, also bottom of the division. So Cowboys at Bears. Bears went in front. Cowboys tied at 14, and after that all Bears. So cue the Bears woke up from hibernation, yada yada. Saw a couple of Ben Johnson, crazy plays, which is good. We like having those plays with the Lions. It was always nice each week, even if you're not a supporter of the team, to see some, trick plays. But I think a lot of people especially enjoyed it, being the Cowboys on the receiving end. So Bears won. So Bears 1-2, Cowboys 1-2. Cardinals, so 15-16, a very tight game. Really woke up in the fourth quarter. 49ers won, they're 3-0, and Cardinals are 2-1. But still, I think the injuries on 49ers and playing at home against the Cardinals was probably much tighter game that fans of the team would have liked. So, Chiefs at Giants. So the people were seeing when would the Chiefs skid stopped, and it stopped here where most people were expecting it. I think still it was a 1-score game for most of the game. Then Chiefs got another score right in the end. So Wilson threw 2 really bad interceptions. So Chiefs are 1-2, Giants 0-3, and both last in the division. So Lions and Ravens going to play. Have to see. So Lions can get near the top with the Packers loss, and Ravens of course went to win, so they are top of the division and be perfectly set up when they face the Chiefs, which they will want to beat at Arrowhead, which would help them also beating a favorite on the run for the first seed, and of course the Chiefs, which after being 2 games down, they want to try and get like another game with one of the favorite, or at least one of the teams that are now chasing that first seed. And they still have to play the Bills, so they do still have they still depend on themselves. But if they lose to the Ravens, it could be much harder for them. Well, have a rest of a nice week. I'll go and see if this week everything aligns for me to be able to keep up with the videos. So take care.